Hi, I'm CJ Altenberg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We appreciate you tuning in this morning. So this morning we've got a used trailer that we're going to take a look at. So we do take trade-ins. If you have a trailer sitting around that you're not using, want to turn it into some cash, give us a call. We'll also buy your trailer from you. But what we do is when we get these used trailers in, there's a kind of a process that we do to them. We feel like we kind of take things a step further. A lot of dealerships will just do a wash and just do their safety checks. But we want to thoroughly go through the trailers. We want to get them in as good a condition for you to go enjoy them and use them when you purchase the trailer. Now, we're not going to tell you it's like new condition because it's not. It is a used trailer. And behind me is a 2012 Transwest 3-horse gooseneck. This thing has been really well cared for. We just got this trailer in. So basically the only thing we've done to this point is just clean it and put new tires on it. So I want to talk about tires a little bit. This trailer came in with original tires. Tread was in really good shape. So I know this trailer hasn't seen a ton of miles on it, but they're older than 5 years old based on the DOT code on the sidewall. So if they're mismatched, bad wear, or they're older than that 5 years of age, we replace them. And we want a matching set on the ground. So I'll show you here in a little bit, but we put a brand new set of tires on this trailer. It will go completely through our shop. We'll put it on an alignment machine, so it'll be realigned. It's just like passenger vehicles. They can get out of alignment, which is going to cause bad tire wear, which will cause blowouts, which will cause you sitting on the side of the road with your horses on board. Nobody wants to do that. So there's those type of steps that we do to every single trailer when they come in on trade. But let's walk you through this because, again, I'm going to point out a couple things. Again, it's not new. It is used. I'll point out a couple little dings and dents and maybe some of the stuff that we're going to address on this trailer. So one of the very first things I want you to notice, it's just a manual hand crank jack underneath there. You do have the diamond plate underneath there. They live down a gravel road. I can typically tell that, or it's gone down a lot of gravel roads because you get a little bit of that road blast on there. So you see some of that little discoloration, and maybe, you know, when you run your hand over it, it's not as smooth, it's a little bit rougher. But that's what happens when you live down those roads. But that's why that diamond plate is there, to protect some of that. And then you've got a spare tire located to the left of that. I want you to keep that in mind because I'm going to show you another spare tire. The customer felt like they wanted a spare for the spare, so you got two of them on this trailer. But what we're looking at here when we get into these tack rooms is there's a front dressing room and then there's a closet tack behind it. This has become a real popular option on our new Cimarrons and our new Logans that we carry. You're not adding a lot of length to the trailer, but then you get that separate dressing room from a tack room, so you're not having to smell saddles and pads and blankets and all your tack. So a really good setup from the standpoint of having these dual areas here. So again, this is just a front dressing room. Transwest has a package that they'll go in and do. As you noticed, you know, they've got the carpet on the deck, carpet on the gooseneck drop wall, on the floor. So if you were to maybe try to convert this, I mean, you do have kind of a blank canvas here. You can do that. Or again, it's just nice little kind of basic setup. You can throw a mattress up here, your bedrolls, sleeping bags, anything like that. You've got some interior lights in here. There's a boot box over here to the left, which is fantastic because it's great for small storage, miscellaneous items that can roll around when you're driving, but also works as a step if you are maybe spending the night in here. So here's that second spare. Told you they added a second one. So they put it here on this short wall of this front dressing room. But what's cool is you also have this big picture window. So you've got a lot of windows throughout this front dressing room. But then this one here, you can see out, you can get some more airflow in here. And then behind me, you know, you've got a shelf up here so you can, you know, store some little miscellaneous items. It'd be real easy to go in and put maybe a clothes rod in here to hang some stuff. You do have some hooks over here so you can hang some clothes as well. But a really cool setup because you can, you know, get away from your tack and that smell and keep that front dressing room a little bit cleaner. And then directly behind it, there you have your closet tack. So again, completely sealed off from your front dressing room. So again, you don't have to smell anything. You've got a door organizer, brush tray on that door. And then you also have this swing out saddle rack. So we're not having to hop up into this tack room. Everything's out here really easy, accessible. Since it is a 3-horse, they do a standard 3-tier. But then you've got a lot of hooks. You've got some bars back there to hang some pads, some blankets. And one of the other popular items that we like adding to a lot of our trailers or order them with it is the corner water tank. So you can carry some water on board with you. You have a finicky horse, you get to an event, you get to a trailhead, you're a long ways from any water. It's nice to have some of that on, even in traffic. I mean, if you get stuck somewhere in traffic, get stopped in a delay, you can hop in here and get some water for your horses. You've got a load light directly above kind of the back side of this door here. So it gives you some good light coverage between the tack room and then back where you're gonna be actually saddling horses when you have them tied there. And I'll just take a step back here. You can see it's got the white on the top, and then it's got the champagne below with some graphics. Again, I mean, you know, for the age of this trailer, again, I don't think it's seen a lot of miles based on the condition of it and kind of what we see. You've got aluminum wheels, your spares were steel, but on the ground you've got 16-inch aluminum wheels. And like I mentioned before, it came in with original tires. So this is a brand new set of 10-ply tires. They all match on the ground for you. You've got your bus windows on the hip wall. You've got some exterior tie rings out here for you. Again, to tie up and then tack up. As we get to the back, you also have a load light here at the back for you to turn on. So you've got, again, a lot of light coverage. 60/40 rear doors, so your right-hand door is a touch bigger than the left-hand door. 7-foot wide trailer, and as you see kind of over here on the driver's side, I'll show you when we get on the exterior of this trailer, but this trailer does have mangers. So no rear tack room on it, but you do have the mangers that are gonna kick the dividers, you know, off the wall a little bit when you open them up. But solid dividers, everything's in really good shape. We have not put this trailer through our shop just yet. Typically back here, we usually see where horses stand, you know, their heels can get right up against that rubber mat. That is pretty common. What we'll do is we'll go in, we'll clean that up, and then we'll put some rubber right over the top of that to go ahead and make it match the wall. But go ahead and do those type of items for you. Now this trailer does have an aluminum roof on it. Here in Colorado, we do get some hail. This trailer has seen some hail, so there is some hail dings in the roof. You have two-way roof vents. You've got drop windows that I'll show you on the outside, so you can create a lot of airflow through here and, you know, keep animals nice and cool. You've got a light in here as well. You've got the rubber mats with the wood floor. Wood's in really good condition. We want to go ahead and assess floors as well when we bring them in on trade, especially all aluminum trailers. But these wood floors are just as important too. We want to make sure we don't have any, you know, rotted boards, big cracks in them, anything like that that we need to go ahead and replace. I've got the drop windows down over here on the driver's side for you to really get a good idea on what size those are. You've got the jail bars as well that will come out. And then you've got the screens on them. But again, creating a lot of airflow. This trailer does not have an escape door at number 1. So all the drop windows are the same size. Typically, if there is an escape door at this first stall, we actually have to make this drop window a touch smaller from frame work itself. But then again, you've got mangers here. So great additional storage for you. Since you don't have that escape door, you're gonna have the mangers at all 3. You've got a light in there, you've got some hooks, you've got these door organizers as well, so you can just, you know, store a lot of additional stuff in these. But boy, it's really handy to have mangers from the standpoint of, you know, that's a great place for maybe some feed, some buckets, maybe folding chairs. I mean, just little items like that. Instead of just throwing it in the tack room and having them floating around, you can kind of keep things a little bit more organized on this trailer. Up here on this front running board, you can tell they got into something just a little bit and kind of cracked it. They tried to straighten it out best they could. They ran a little bead of weld down on it. Again, it is a used trailer. It's not brand new by any means, but we will go through, again, this trailer through our shop, realign it, you know, take care of those mats, try to do the things that we can, any adjustments, just to make sure This trailer is safe for you to go down the road and is good a condition. So again, you don't have items you've got to go worry about and pay additional to buying a new trailer. You know, when you make this purchase and go, you can actually go and enjoy it. So again, this is a 2012 Transwest 3-horse gooseneck. I'm going to give you the stock number on it. That stock number is 5U211821. You can give us a call. Anybody on the sales team can help you out, answer any questions for you, talk about maybe if you've got a trade on this one, maybe you've got a trailer to sell, maybe you want us to keep an eye out for something similar to this. I know for a fact if you want this in a 4-horse, we do have something very similar in a 4-horse in a Transwest right now. So give us a shout. Anyone on the sales team can help you out. 303-684-3400. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.